Happy Friday, traders. Welcome to my diary, my Friday diary. So today I just want to give you a quick recap of these Friday trades. First up, my challenge trade. I think it went pretty well. Okay, today. So I have my chart up. Unfortunately, I do not have the live recording of my challenge trade because my challenge trade is on crude oil, and at the time I was recording the ES chart, thinking that maybe my ES trade would be first. But anyhow, the trade I saw was on the crude oil trade. So here we are right around 9:49 Eastern Standard Time. We cross over the 5-minute red line, 5-minute red line, hit a new pivot low. We come back up, a smooth pullback into the 9 EMA, which is our gold line here. So I enter probably a couple of ticks under the break of that candle. I have this signal bar indicated with the arrow here. So it's not the candle that I enter on, but it's the candle that forms the basis of the entry. The entry should be at the break of this candle, but on the next bar. So as you can see, my entry is a little bit off, but nevertheless, I do enter at 74.23, and I stop myself out at 74.15 for about, which is about here. I stopped myself out for about, no, I'm sorry. It's here. Here it is. This is where I stopped myself out. So I stay in 1 bar, 2 bars, and then in this 3rd bar, I stopped myself out thinking that we weren't going to make it to the 20 ticks. So I stopped myself out for 8 ticks. So, but the trade does continue on. It actually goes all the way up to the break-even point of where the original trade started, but it definitely continues down. And I hop back in again after the break of this bar here. I hop back in again. The original trade would have still been going because the original stop for 10 ticks is way up here. So we never get up here. So I still would have been okay had I been able to just sit there and just let the trade develop. But anyhow, I get an additional 13 ticks on this bar here, and I actually let it go to some kind of target. I'm sure I must have brought the target up and didn't let it go 20 ticks, because the total for the 2 trades, I got 21 ticks. And 21 ticks for crude oil gave me $210 on the challenge account. And of course, that doesn't count the commissions on that. So right now, my challenge balance is sitting at $699.80 towards the goal of $1,500. So I'm really excited that I finished strong on a Friday. There have been so many weekends where I've headed into the weekend not feeling great because maybe my Friday was not successful, but it definitely feels good to have a successful Friday. So when you're on the weekend and you can't trade and you can only think about your aspirations and your goals and your objectives, it definitely feels good to end on that strong note. So I was able to capture a live recording of another trade. So if you're so inclined, you can definitely stay tuned for that. If not, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you continue to trade safe. If you find any value in the video, I would definitely ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Hi traders, back again for our live replay trade of the day. So this time the recorder was on the crude oil chart. This was in the afternoon, probably about maybe close to 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So as you can see on the chart, we had hit a new pivot low. And now you can see our pullback happening. We see that green bar going up to hopefully touch that goal line. That is what we're looking for, is that pullback to the goal line. Doesn't look like it's finished pulling back. So, but because it is pulling back, this is the time where I'm saying, okay, this is setting up. Let me go ahead and put my order in and just get ready. So I'm basically following the price up to see where our pullback will stop. And right now I have it under the break, or it should be a tick below the current bar for the short. Okay, and it looks like it's still going up. Another 1 minute candle has formed. So now we're just waiting patiently to see whether this trade is going to reverse and go up, if the bulls are going to take control, or are we going to continue with the bearish trend that started? So now we see our bar turning bearish. It looks like a nice bearish bar, but we still need to wait for the close of the bar. And here we go, trying to get a tick below the last bar that formed. And now we are in it. Here we go. And I do have the ATM set for the 10 tick stop and the 20 tick target. It was definitely my goal to just let this trade develop. I want to be able to show that professionalism of a pro trader, putting on the trade and letting the trade play out regardless of what happens. As you see, this trade goes back a little bit. But we're still headed in the right direction. I definitely did a lot of looking away in this trade. I'm pretty sure I turned my attention to something completely different. I was actually getting ready to do something else, so that completely helped. So remember, this is crude oil. So the 20 ticks, there we go, gets me the $200. So I did it. Thanks for watching.